Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. It's the Spartans versus the Hurricanes.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Nicely timed tackle. And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Alisson begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Alex Scott in the fullback positions. Neymar starts with David Ginola in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And to look at the starting 11 for the Hurricanes. David De Gea stands between the posts. Jules Koundé plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Michael Essien starts alongside Ruud Gullit in the centre of midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Not attacking intent shown by the Hurricanes. Cruijff. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Heung-min Son. And back to Bellingham. Failure to keep the ball by the Spartans. Plenty of support here. Dembele. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembele, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to me, he looked really threatening. His finishing was excellent. He's certainly going to be a marked man today.
Excellent passing. Son. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Dembele. Phil Foden now. Intercepting it intelligently. And he has options available. Oh, big chance. Impudent efforts. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. Dembele. Here's Essien. Now with Ginola. A very good tackle. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Heung-min Son. A promising move from the Spartans. Real chance. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, it was on the target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. Koundé. Essien. Phil Foden now. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Bellingham. Good through ball. And a good take under duress there. Dembele. Here's Essien. It might be on for them. Dembele. Oh, big opportunity. Nicely saved. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Now the Hurricanes have it back. Stam winning back possession. Archie Gray. Promising move this from Hurricanes. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Well, he's certainly not alone. Needs to tread carefully. Michael Essien. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. David Ginola. Could cross it in here. Cleared away comprehensively. Dembele. Foden. Fed over towards the back post. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Craig. Now the attack fizzled out. And the whistle is sounded for... Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from the Spartans? Well, a poor attempt at a challenge and on he goes. Gullit. Here's Essien. Dembele. This looks menacing from the Hurricanes. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Gullit. And return to Dembele. Nicely timed tackle. Rooney with space to attack. And Bellingham. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Craig. Dembele. And the Hurricanes moving the ball forward here. What can they do from this position? Gullit. Could reduce the deficit. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. And nicely over the top. Dembele. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Well, the Hurricanes come away with it. Well, giving it a go in a bid to hold them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Son. And playing it through. There's the chip. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance. On with the action then. And it's looking like a matter of how many for the Spartans in this one. Michael Essien. Dembele on the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldo. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Now, how about the short corner? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Now the counter-attack looks on. Just the tackle that was needed. Foden. Dembele. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And time for the change now. Ruud Gullit. And teammates around him. Gullit. And the Spartans have it once again. Michael Essien. Chance here. And foiled by Van Dijk. Jude Bellingham. Taken away from Son. Cruyff. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And Bellingham. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Cruyff. Cruyff. Foden. Cruyff. And the challenge, crisp and clean. David Ginola. Gullit has it. Graham Hansen. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Foden. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A fine reading of the situation. And Spartans being afforded too much room here. It has to be a goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Foden. Bellingham. And on to Rooney. Oh, the threat is there. Well shown inside. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far...
A warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position. And we've got action from the Champions Finals coming right up. Sue, what are we going to get from this one?
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
This is how the hosts line up. William Saliba plays alongside Deo Upamecano as the centre-backs. And the main man in attack is Ferenc Puskás. Takes the shot. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. Promising position, this. And unable to retain possession. Cut back nicely. And the shot thwarted. Here's how Spartans line up today.
Well, it's very similar, isn't it? It's so important that the number 9 isn't left isolated. Both teams are going to have to make sure that they get players in and around them when they get forward.
The assistant spotting a touch there. It'll be a throw. Looking to put the cross in. Puskás. They found a way through. And that's a frustrating call for them. Mightily close.
Well, I thought he was in there. It looked like he timed his run well, but the flag's up. He'll be so disappointed because that's really unlucky.
Lionel Messi. Atenea. Lovely, incisive ball. Well, I'm sure she thought she'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Farrah Williams. Now, there might be a chance here for Spartans to do something. Now, can he get the cross in? And he's having a go. It's a penalty, and they could give themselves the advantage here. To make it 1-0. And he does the job from the spot. 1-0 then as we get started again. Shellin given plenty of room here. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Simons. On to Son. Pull it. Little careless there as the ball changes hands. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. The referee playing advantage. A chance to deliver into the box. Promising ball. Another goal!
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And what we have coming up for you is our continuing coverage of the Champions finals. It's Internacional versus... Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. And the starting 11 for Internacional. Theo Hernandez starts with Denzel Dumfries in the fullback positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And pull back. And getting across to stop it. The corner kicks keep on coming. Going short. Cross towards that far post. And the danger's still on. Well, able to survive that. Oh, he's given it! Penalty! And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. And the referee will take his name as well.
Yeah, it was a poor challenge, and the referee...
And slots it home! Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. William Saliba. Now with Ribéry. Pedri. Ronaldo. Could be threatening. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Son. Chance for Son. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Well read to win possession back. Ribéry. And return to Gullit. Internacional losing possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a perfect challenge. Rafael Leao. Vieira. Pedri. Nice weight on the pass. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Not the most confident clearance. Vieira. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Gullit. Xavi Simons. Farah Williams. Fluency of movement. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Ruud Gullit. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Ronaldinho. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Dumfries. And wasteful from Internacional. Great opportunity. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Gullit. Franck Ribéry. Internacional looking productive. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Pedri. Here's Ronaldo. And passing it through. Oh, he's given the ball away. Ronaldo. And quick thinking defensively. Well, he's certainly not alone, but nothing comes of it. Ruud Gullit. Good weight on that pass. Is it going to be? Save, but still a chance. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. Well, there to intercept. Thierry Henry. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Son. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, that's a soup. It has to be. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Vieira. And on to Ribéry. Thierry Henry. On to Ribéry. An alert piece of defending. Decent looking pass. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Into the second half here, and Internacional with a real mountain to climb. Really getting stuck in. Vieira. Internacional in a position of potential menace. Gullit. And Spartans with the ball once more. Farah Williams. A delicious piece of skill. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. It's the Spartans versus the absolute Mad Lads.
Yeah, this will be a tougher test today, Derek. They need to be at their best, but I thought they were excellent last time out.
And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Alex Scott in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The lineup for the absolute Mad Lads. David De Gea starts in goal. Harry Maguire plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Ronaldinho starts with David Ginola in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Wayne Rooney. Oh, surely. Spot on with that tackle. Bellingham. And on to Ginola. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And a good Mad Lads move in the making. Ronaldinho. Can he finish this? There it is, the opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Son. Da Costa. And the Spartans have it back. And the emphasis is on creativity. Oh, to level the match. Terrific piece of anticipation. Joe Bellingham. Mendy. Oh, this is looking promising. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Simons. Clean challenge. David Ginola. Xavi Simons. And the Spartans find themselves in potentially a dangerous position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Ginola. And he's in. A cheeky chip. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Oh, that's splendid play. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And the lads have it back. David Ginola. And here's Wayne Rooney. Son. There to take it away. Ginola. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Alex Scott. Xavi Simons. Will it be? That was going in. Teammates available. Ronaldinho. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Could take the lead. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge by Scott. Williams. There to win it back. And the whistle is sounded for... And they get the ball rolling again. The absolute mad lads with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Ronaldinho. On to Ginola. And a very good challenge. Farah Williams. Gullit has it. And the ruling is offside here. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Williams. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Rooney. Was it the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? If so, he's off. So a personnel change then. Well, that is how to strike a free kick. And that's how to make a save. Corner kick to the absolute mad lads as they look for more. High-class defending right on the goal line. Good clearance. Now, mad lads moving the ball forward. What can they do with it? Chance to play it in. And that is how to block. Oh, great defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Can they use it to their advantage? But quick thinking defensively. David Ginola. Back to Rooney. And defensive play to be applauded. Wayne Rooney. Here's Danny da Costa. Played through delightfully by Ruud Gullit. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, terrific vision. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Ginola! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Ruud Gullit. Well, can they open up the defence here? Happy to take on the shot. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Leao. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. He's in with a chance. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front player's movement has been excellent.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. Well, back underway. And the big question is this. Can the Spartans go on and grab another goal? Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Ruud Gullit. Williams. Rafael Leao. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Top-class defending. Real chance. Oh, a tremendous block. David Ginola. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Ruud Gullit. Gullit. Is this the moment? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Ronaldinho. Just the challenge that was required. Xavi Simons. On to Rooney. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Very quick thinking there. And does well to keep it in play. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about our live coverage of the Champions Finals, coming right up. It's the Spartans, and they take on the biggest snakes out there.
Well, it won't be easy, Derek, but they need a win here. They just weren't at their best in the last match. I think we're going to see a much improved display today.
And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Alisson begins in goal. And there it is! And he... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is our continuing coverage of the Champions Finals. It's the Spartans versus Real.
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
Joe Bellingham. And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Alex Scott in the fullback positions. Wayne Rooney starts with David Ginola in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And so the first 11 for Real. Alisson begins in goal. Jonathan, can he do it? And saved by the keeper. Going short. It's a perfect challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And he might be through here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. This looks more than decent. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Oh, what an opportunity. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, we're focusing on a player who just seems to get better and better and better, Heung-min Son. Stuart, what sort of performance might he produce?
Well, his recent form speaks for itself. 3 goals in the last 3 games, and he's playing with great confidence at the moment. Every chance he could add to that tally today.
Son. Now, options are plenty. And Bellingham. And space for him to cut in. But really sticking to their task defensively. Has eyes for goal! Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Wayne Rooney. Lovely ball over the top. And Son is in. What a save!
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Good distribution. Excellent defending. Ronaldo. And passing it through. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Joe Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Spartans pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. He has teammates around him. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Playing it short. Ronaldo at the ready. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. And Real come away with it. Gives it a go. Oh, denied by the post, but a good strike.
Yeah, really good strike. Hits the back of the ball, hits it with power, just not the accuracy required.
Son. Rooney to give them the advantage. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. And Bellingham intercepting it intelligently. Can he find the right pass? A really good pass and an effective clearance. Son. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Well, it won't be too long till we hear the half-time whistle. Spartans in front in this one. How would you sum up the play you've seen from them?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Getting forward. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Danger still on. Ginola. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, advantage to the Spartans after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns along the way, you've got to think. Williams. And back to Bellingham. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Joe Bellingham. And it's a quality pass. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. He's in here. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Son. Well, not hard to read that pass. Counter-attacking chance. Ginola. On to Ronaldo. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Joe Bellingham. Good-looking sequence. Oh, it might be. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. They take it short. Well, pressure building, another corner. Elects to go short. Dangerous ball. A decisive clearance it was. Taken short. Teammates in the middle. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Ginola. And here's Saliba. Ronaldo with space. And Bellingham. And there the move ends for now. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. In behind for him to chase. Rooney through on goal. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. He has teammates around him. Incisive pass. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Wayne Rooney. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Brilliant piece of skill. Oh, good strike! And what a magical save it was! And there's the delivery. Well, the keeper very decisive. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Well, the chance appeared to be on, but he found himself offside.
Well, he was just too anxious, wasn't he? That's not good play.
And the Spartans couldn't hang on to it. What can Real do from this position? Vinicius Junior. On to Ginola. Firing it towards goal. A smart stop here. Playing it in. He succeeds in clearing it.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Terrific piece of anticipation. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Ginola. Oh, chance perhaps. Stopped a surefire goal. Nicely timed tackle. Ginola. Gullit has it. Stam. And Real doing well to win it back. It might be on for them. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? And a body in the way. This looks threatening from Ginola. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Ginola. Now counter-attacking possibilities. But quick thinking defensively. A promising move from the Spartans. David Ginola. Van Dijk with it. Son. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Cristiano Ronaldo. And back with Ginola. And that is going to be a free kick. Bellingham. And possession lost, intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Ginola. Ginola! And diving to thwart him. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. Vinicius Junior, and putting his body on the line. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. And support available. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Corner kick played in. Rudhurit. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Son. Bellingham! Oh, a goalkeeper inspired!
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Ginola. And not cleared away properly. And no-nonsense defensive clearance.
Well, do you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek? They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
And the decision offside here. Joe Bellingham. He has teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Son! And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
Plays it back. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Joe Bellingham. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. A really good pass. Well read to ease the pressure. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Now he must favour the cross. And Bellingham. Now with Ginola. Vinicius Junior. In search of space. Ginola. And on to Bellingham. Determined defending. Might be a chance to break. Archie Gray. Rooney. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner, but they dealt with the threat posed. Vinicius Junior. What can they... They do. From this corner. The minutes ticking away in this game. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, not away properly. Ginola. Virgil van Dijk. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. And he has options available. And sadly, quite a bit off target in the end. Rooney. Henry. Ronaldinho. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Can he put them in front? And foiled by Van Dijk. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And taken short. And looking towards the back post. Could still be dangerous. Well, I take my hat off to her because that was superb defending. Locked together then. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And the penalty converted here. I think we might just have witnessed the unstoppable penalty. And he's beaten the keeper. Well, he couldn't quite hit the desired target. And high into the top corner. Outrageous. So lethal in front of goal. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And there it is. Perfectly executed. So much pressure. If he fails to score, they lose. And he scores. And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win this penalty shootout.
Well, it's a good penalty. He showed a lot of composure there, and overall, they probably just about deserved to win this game.
And it's a quality pass. This could level it. Incisive pass. Son. All hands on deck. Son!